Bugeyes was destined for a life of toil. As his mother, Lady Harriet Lombard, remarked gruffly, when holding her swaddled firstborn, "He has disproportionate eyes," adding tersely, "The child's abnormal." As she handed the squalling reject back to the doctor, she decreed, "Drop it down the world for that I care." Dr. Shady, a tall, thin, nervous practitioner from the line of doctors, who had served the Lombards for generations, wasn't giving to infanticide. So, after some negotiations with Lord Lombard, he concocted a plan, which, despite being highly irregular and grossly illegal, at least allowed the child's preservation. The shrieking infant, who should at this point have been profiting from his mother's milk, or at least that of a wet nurse, was promptly dispatched to the periphery of the estate, where the infant's upbringing became the responsibility of the Lockjaws, who Dr. Shady had known were desperate for a child. Ralston Lockjaw, the Lombard estate gamekeeper, and Hetty, his barren wife, lived in a poorly ramshackle cottage. The infant was welcomed heartily by Hetty. Ralston had his reservations, but wisely he kept them to himself. A sizable pay increase on the promise of total silence sweetened the pill of having to feed another mouth and tolerate the strange, bug-eyed infant. Lord Lombard determined to keep the secret of the child's whereabouts to himself, whilst his seething wife continued to bitterly rue her cursed luck, blaming the abomination squarely on her husband. In fact, some odd physical defects were known to exist within the aristocratically inbred Lombards. Lady Harriet had hoped for a healthy heir to grace the front cover of many a society magazine, like a society friends with their offspring, not some kind of monstrosity with a conspicuous defect. In disgust, she took to noting the overly protruding eyes present in the line of Lombard portraits looking contemptuously down on her in the corridors of the huge manor house. The infant's death was officially pronounced by Dr. Shady to all the world, the reality being otherwise.